What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of Pitchers.com, former college pitcher and pitching coach. And yes, we are going to do another breakdown of another pitcher. This is MacKenzie Gore. He's gotten so much hype over the years. It's kind of wild. And we are finally getting him in the majors, and it's been kind of fine. You know, he's been really good at times, and then other times really not that much. So we're going to break down what he's doing, and it's actually kind of interesting. He did new things yesterday that we hadn't really seen before. So that's really fun. Before we begin, go ahead and subscribe, click that button, get the bell and all of that. It helps me out so much, and you don't want to miss any of these videos. I do these 5 days a week. We actually have some really fun things in the future that we're doing, and I can't wait to share that all with you. But right now, we're going to talk about MacKenzie Gore. So, MacKenzie Gore, does some very simple things. He throws fastballs inside the zone, wherever he can get them. All right, there really isn't so much intent when it comes to MacKenzie Gore, which is not really what I heard coming into the majors. But he was before, last time we saw him, was throwing sliders into the zone for strikes, sometimes coming underneath, sometimes coming here. But in this one, we're going to be seeing curveballs fall in, and we're going to be seeing some changeups possibly come down low. We're going to see what we get this inning, second inning against the Cubs. And there's a fastball 96, and I got to say, I'm a little surprised to see Contreras be that aggressive in a 96-mile-per-hour fastball that's perfectly placed in an 0-0 count. Generally, if you're a pitcher, what you want in your first pitch, if I'm throwing a first pitch fastball and I'm a pitcher, what I want is the batter to swing and get himself out. And if I'm throwing a fastball down and away, all I want for them in an 0-0 count is to do that. Unfortunately for Gore, this one went foul. But man, that could have been a quick out to start your inning. I mean, that would have been absolutely incredible. But all right, but that was the first inning. We're going to go now to the second. And we have first pitch curveball for free real estate. Yes, good old free real estate. By the way, I wanted to feature the second inning. Didn't realize that was the first. It was cool to see that 96 out of the gate. That was pretty nice. But anyway, you got a curveball for a strike. Lovely to see. And that's a huge deal. We didn't really see Gore turn to that curveball before. It was more like fastball slider. Really, really nice break to it. I love that. And there's 97, and oh no, it looked like Alfaro missed it or something along those lines. He felt so bad. He turned around. Now, this is supposed to be down and away like we saw in that first pitch before. And instead comes inside. It looks like it was fouled off. Or off the glove or something. Something's going on here. Where Alfaro misses it. It's fine. It looks like Schwindel was really prepared for this pitch. And because he was prepared for it, I mean, I think it kind of speaks to Gore. And his fastball coming in at 97, that's not easy to hit. Because if it's not easy to hit like that, I mean, then Schwindel would have sent that over the left field fence. There's 97 down the middle at 0-2. I didn't really even prepare what I would be throwing at this point. I probably would have thrown a changeup, honestly. But at the same time, Schwindel couldn't hit the 97 before, so he's not going to hit the 97 now. So actually, ignore me, and clearly this worked. Right down the middle. But he threw it in the zone. He did what he had to do because it's 97. It's super unhittable. Let's see what we go get with here. And we try and get that first pitch straight. Free real estate. Because that lands just in the zone. He's trying to get this pretty much anywhere in the zone. Like seriously, anywhere. You throw an 0-0 curveball. You're trying to get it just as a strike. Batters generally do not swing 0-0 if it's a curveball. They're looking for a fastball. It's a fastball count. So if you can throw in a curveball for a strike, generally they're going to spit on it, and it's just going to be, spit on it is actually when it's out of the zone. They're just going to take it for strike one. Sometimes guys are going to anticipate it and going to swing at it. Hats off when they do. That's all you can really do. All right, so you got your first pitch strike. Sweet. Throw a second one. Throw him off. Oh, and he did. Oh, he wanted to swing. He was looking for a fastball. So that means pretty much if this falls into the zone, he's either going to whiff at it or he's going to take it for strike two. It's too bad. He wants a fastball. And what do? You throw a perfect one there. He was ready for it, right? That's 1-1. He wants to swing right now at a fastball. Got it at 96, but this is just so hard to hit. And once again, if I'm Gore, I'm not trying to get to the strikeout. I'm hoping that this ball is put into play because when you execute a good fastball, you want that to be in play because the chances of them getting a barrel on that are very low. So, excellent pitch from Gore. And, are they going up now? I see this glove going up. If they can do this after going down here, woo! Oh, man, let's see what we get. Oh, so that, I don't know what the outcome is yet. I'm a little upset about this. So when you're throwing an elevated heater, when you're throwing up in the zone, you're trying to go here. Like, this is generally where you're trying to go. Aaron Savali, actually, we asked him this very question. We said, all right, when we talk about elevating your four-seamer, what does it mean? And he essentially sent like this back, like a triangle, which is understandable. I kind of would think personally that elevating in the zone is essentially this. It's not as easy to get the swings and misses here because they're debating, is it too high or is it too low? I'm sorry, is it too high or is it too far inside? But so generally the sweet spot is actually right here where it looks like it's a meaty pitch and it isn't. Now the reason I'm avoiding this is because the bat path, if you even this out, it turns into this. And it's very easy to kind of push it to right field. You can swing later to make that contact. It's generally avoided for that reason and why you want to get it farther inside. So this one, you know, he wanted to swing. This is not necessarily a pitch that like he wants to take here. Kind of going to be out of the zone. Rarely you actually would see this called strike by an umpire. If he gets this farther in, he probably gets either a foul ball or a whiff on this or like a weak pop-up. This is driven. I don't know what the result is. Oh, okay. It's in the gap, but it's not hard enough because it's Nico Horner and not someone else. So fine. You got it out. Go ahead. But it's not the ideal place for that fastball. Like, getting up and away like that does give the opportunity for Horner. Am I saying that that's a mistake? No. I'm saying it's not what Gore wanted to do, right? He tries to get free realistic for the third straight batter. Doesn't get it this time. Robo humps because it's a strike. They never give you the high striking curveballs, right? Like, they don't give you this. They don't give you this back, you know? But they don't give you this. Like, essentially, when you get to be a pitcher, when you're like on the mound, you get to be a pitcher. When you're a pitcher sometimes and you're trying to throw curveballs for strikes, sometimes you feel like you have to throw it right down the middle or you won't get any pitch call. It's really, really frustrating. You know, they really mess with us. Call that a strike, Blue. Anyway, he's behind and he tries to pinpoint fastball. I mean, this is so funny. There are different ways you can get to 2-0. You know, you can get a 2-0 from like over here and like you bounce a curveball or whatever. Or you can get to 2-0 by like just missing the zone and right at the top. And that's so much different. You know, that's not a pitcher out of command. That is just small tweaks that just aren't going his way. Way, way, way different. So 2-0 coming in, and there he gets a small adjustment, small micro adjustment to execute a better fastball there. Good stuff. Oh, Hap, are you swinging that? You went. You totally went. You totally went. That, I believe that was, yeah, he totally went. I don't really know what Hap is swinging at here, though. Again, I've talked about this before in 2-0 and 2-1 counts, generally batters in 3-1 or so. Batters, when you're ahead in the count, are looking for a specific thing. It might have been that this has some lateral movement because Hap should be looking for a fastball here. And this ending up so far away isn't likely where Hap was looking. Maybe he was looking really along this line now after the previous two pitches and thought he had one to drive and just went a little farther away than he expected. Maybe that's it. So at 2-2, we've seen the curveball, we've seen the fastball, and seeing how Hap is like locking in on fastballs, this will be a prime opportunity for a changeup. And he makes a mistake fastball 98, and again, Hap is on this. I mean, that's 4 straight he's seen on the outside edge now. You got to throw a changeup. Oh, and he tries to, and he floats that away. I mean, that's really bad. But good news. Once again, even in your mistakes, you can make good pitches. And what I mean by that is for sequencing purposes, this is all over here now, right? If you're able to execute a changeup down here, oh boy, you are going to mess up Ian Happ. Let's see, are they going to go to 3-2 changeup? Oh, it looks like it. Okay, good. All right. So, I mean, you made the pitch you wanted to make. Like, this is, like, throwing the mistake changeup like that, I love the brass here to go back to. Because what happens now in Happ's head is after throwing, you know, what do you have? You have fastball here, fastball here, fastball here, fastball here. change up here, right? And this is like a bad one, okay? So I was thinking, okay, no, he's not going to go back to this thing. He doesn't want to throw his curveball he throws early in counts. It's going to be another fastball trying to go here, right? Maybe trying to be like this. So what Gore does is he makes it look like it is that fastball and it falls off to a place that he can't hit. Right? And that's, oh man, I have so many here. Let's get out of here. And that's fantastic. And that's why you see Hap swing at ball 4 here at 3-2, because he's not expecting a 3-2 changeup. That's really awesome. And that's MacKenzie Gore. That's not MacKenzie Gore. Nope, he's this guy. MacKenzie Gore also has a slider that is what we've seen more so in previous starts. Pretty cool to see him get free real estate with curveballs and then use that changeup in a 3-2 count. I think it's pretty fantastic. But it all is rooted in that fastball. Is it pristine fastball command? No. Is it bad fastball command? No. Right? It's kind of this like 1.5 tier of good command, of like 1 is pristine, 2 is fine, 3 is terrible. I'd say 1.5. If it's a little bit better than fine, like he's around the edges, he's not being incredibly wild with it, right? And I don't know if Gore's secondaries are going to be consistent enough moving forward. It's nice to see that big curveball had good shape to it. Wasn't really used as a whiff pitch though in this. Maybe I actually had a couple of them. Actually, I want to say it was like 3 or 4 whiffs. But it's just strange to me with Gore right now. Where are his secondaries? You know, we saw 50-50 there of his changeup. One was terrible, one was really good. So that will be the thing I'm going to be looking at with Gore. Hopefully we see more of him. I don't know what the Padres are going to do with Blake Snell returning next week. But anyway, that should give you a good understanding of what MacKenzie Gore does. That's going to do it for today's pitcher video breakdown. Like this video if you enjoy it, and let me know in the comments if there's someone you're dying for me to watch tomorrow. That is, after tonight's games, say, Nick, you have to do this guy tomorrow. Let me know in the comments, and hey, maybe I'll make it happen. But that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollack, and may your BABIPs below and your strikeouts high.